and this is the Dressing Gown Diary preview show of round 3 of the 2025 Six Nations. For those of you that already watched, we dropped the review of round 2. Thank you to Freddie Flintoff on the editing. He did a sterling job, and he's back again for round 3 preview. So it starts off, the first game of the weekend. Wales versus Ireland, 2:15 kickoff in Cardiff. Well, as a Welshman, this only has fear. And for that, better have a little drink. The only encouraging part is Wales have a new coach. Matt Sherratt era begins here. He's as interim coach, and he's made 8 changes, sweeping changes across the park for Wales in the hope that they can find something. They can, of course, still win. And I say still, it's very, very unlikely, but they can still win the Triple Crown. Ireland looking to beat a 142-year championship record, winning 3 championships in a row. It's that difficult to do so, but they do look like the form team going into this. Ireland looking to secure the Triple Crown, 3 games in because they play Italy and France in the last 2 matches. Anscombe is into 10. Ben Thomas moves to his customary 12 position, which is surely a strength. Ellis Mee has a debut, Max Llewellyn's Six Nations debut at 13, and Tommy Rifle comes in as well. So Wales literally have rung the changes. What about Ireland? Ireland are viewing this like most teams used to view the Italy game, where you get your squad some game time. It's pretty insulting where Wales have fallen, but you can't begrudge the Irish for doing it. They've made 7 changes. Ireland have won 7 out of the last 8 against Wales. They're 3 in a row, and those 3 they've also won by more than 20 points. So it does look like Ireland are going to plough the points on. 2 in a row in Cardiff. If they win it, would be for they've won 2 in a row. Can they win 3 in a row for the first time in 16 years? Have Wales really got a chance here? Ireland have won 18 out of 20 of the last Six Nations game. It looks like a massive, massive ask for Wales to even get close. The second game of the weekend sees Scotland travel to Twickers in a 4:45 kickoff. 153 years this fixture has taken place, and Scotland have never won 5 in a row, which is what is ahead of them. Can they find a way to win? They're undefeated in their last 3 trips to Twickers, 2 wins and a 37-37 draw when they came back from 38-38 draw when they came back from 31-0 down at half time. That's where Finn Russell just blew the head off everyone and just went nuts. England, they've got Marcus Smith is still at 15, Finn Smith at 10. Finn Russell has been past fit, and the Scots will be very happy about that at 10 for the Scots. He drives everything. Can he find a way of opening up the English defence? England will be buoyed by their last victory against France, but can Scotland find a way of moving this forward? Scotland have the only losses in the last 10 are against the 2 top teams ranked in the world, which is Ireland and South Africa. So they don't hold fear going to Twickenham, which is an unusual position. They've also got the quickest ball speed in ruck time across the Six Nations in the first 2 rounds, averaging 3.3 seconds. So they like to get the ball away from the contact area. They like to move it. They've got willing runners all over the place. Hugh Jones and Dwan van der Merwe have 15 tries each. They're closing in on the records. There's only BOD, George North, Shane Williams, Stuart Hogg and Ben Cohen ahead of them, and perhaps this might be the weekend where either of them move further ahead. The weekend closes out with Italy hosting France in a 3 o'clock kickoff in Rome. Thomas Ramos has been he's moved into 10. France have gone with a 7-1 split, 7 forwards and 1 back. It's an unusual formation, but it's very much focusing on the forwards, something South Africa are very fond of. Italy have gone with a 6-2 split, so it looks like it's going to be quite an attritional game from both teams, focusing on their forward packs. Italy have won 3 games in a row for the first time at home. Can they continue that record? France, 22 out of 25 wins against Italy. Italy The last game was a 13-13 draw. So let's move on. The question now with the Freddie Flutter. We obviously have 3 games to look at. There are some interesting points. You can get Scotland at 8.5 points, which looks quite favourable. But Freddie's Flutter for this weekend is looking at Italy with 18.5 points. They've gone with a pretty much unchanged team against a French team that have rung the changes. There looks like there's value in those 18.5 points. You can get even money. For those of you that have followed Freddie's Flutter so far, you would have won both the first and the second weekends. So let's make it 3 out of 3. This is the Dressing Gown Diary. It's over and out. There's 3 massive games of rugby this weekend. Enjoy.